Hi guys, Jakob here at Danish Apple Photography and Interfit Creative Pro. I'm here today to demonstrate just a couple of really simple light setups that you can do. We're going to be doing child photography today, so a little bit different to my usual kind of modelling work that I demonstrate. My model is going to be my son. However, what I'm going to demonstrate and what I'm going to show you applies to any young child photo shoot. Really, there's two factors that are completely out of your control and are going to have the biggest impact on the shoot. Number one, the adults. Number two, the child. Now, in terms of the adults, what you have to do is really it's about managing expectations. They will come to you and they will have seen a particular shot on the internet, or they will have taken a photo on their mobile phone that they want to just, take to the next level, or they will have seen a shot that you've done in the past and they want that replicated. By all means, shoot it, make sure that you keep the client happy. They're the ones that are paying at the end of the day. But also use the opportunity when you're on shoot to say, okay, we'll do that, and now how about we do something a little bit different and just work with that. And that way they'll come away with something unexpected, which probably is what you were wanting in the first place, and also it gives you a chance to expand your creative horizons and do something a bit different maybe to your usual stuff. In terms of the child, really it's about the interaction that you have with the child. You have to allow yourself to get silly. You have to be able to allow yourself to do stuff that's going to make them laugh, which is the unexpected stuff that adults don't normally do. Whether it's, wearing silly hats, or whether it's, throwing stuffed teddies up in the air, or whether it's about holding a ball that has a number on it and telling the child, what number do you see, or anything like that. Anything that you can think of, really silly stuff, and it doesn't have to be highbrow intellectual stuff. We'll talk more about that as I'm showing you the shoot. In the meantime, let me just quickly demonstrate to you the setup. So we have our main light here, which is an Interfit S1. I have it feeding into a big, deep parabolic umbrella, and then that's on this C-stand that I've got boomed out over to the side. Now, for the first setup, this is the simple light that I'm going to use. I'm going to be shooting from about here. For the second setup, what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to twist it so that it's upright, pointing downwards. I will go over the impact, and you'll see that in the shots that we do. What I've then got here behind me is a computer screen which shows you the setup. It also shows the client the setup. That can have good uses in terms of showing the child what they're getting, and also it has a lead in as well if you're going to shoot their teddies or something in advance. I'll talk about that as we do the shoot. Over here then, we've got our stand-in model, my wonderful prop Celia. Celia is just here for me to get my initial test setup done so that I know what the lighting is going to look like. We have a camera back here for another angle which I'll share with you. It's just a white wall. A white piece of paper rolled down. I have a couple of boards down on the floor because I'm going to have the child lying on the floor. That's pretty much it. Really straightforward. We're only using one light, don't forget. Then what I've got over here is our second light setup. And I've also got, so this is an Interfit pop-up backdrop. This particular side is a sort of a blacky side. It's really nice for adding a bit of contrast to your images, because what it'll do is it'll take light away. So where this light is coming from, the main light that you've seen, will get nicely lit, but we'll just get a bit of shadow as well. For my second setup, where I bring the light up and over, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use the reverse side of the pop-up, which I'll pull out now. Might have to ask Celia to just step aside. There we go. Drop that all down. So this is the second setup. I'm going to move this light into position as well, so you can see where that's going to go. And that's the beauty of having a C-stand with a boom arm. You can just bring that up and over like that. And I'll bring it about here. Probably about there-ish. Ifs and buts and maybes. It's going to depend a little bit on the size of your model. Celia's quite a tall child, so might not be quite so low with her. And what we're then going to do is literally take a few shots see how Jamie's reacting, see how the child is reacting, and then from there we'll move on. And really, you don't have much time with them. You're only going to have, at best, 10 minutes of their patience, maybe 15. So without further ado, let's move into the shoot, and as I'm shooting and demonstrating the shoot, I will talk and explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. In the meantime, enjoy. Take care, guys. So what I'll always look to do when I'm starting out is to try and get the child to relax. If they've brought teddies, as Jamie had, then why not take a photo of them and see what you get. If nothing else, their reaction when they see it up on screen is great, and you'll see that now. Wow, is that Octillion? There you go. So what I'm doing now is I'm just adjusting because I realised that I had the foot of the stand just in shot when I took my little test shot here, so I've just moved that back out of the way. That's a good one of the two Bamses and Jamie. So now let's do just Jamie, only Jamie. Oh, we don't want to move that. Obviously we're going to keep telling the child what you're doing. I'm going to take the teddies here, but you might not be able to do that quite so quickly. You know, use them if you need them as a prop, that's fine. And I would in any case be using them in a little bit, as you'll see, to get Jamie's attention. Put your legs here. You're going to sit like this, Jamie. Yeah? And this can be difficult if you want to try and direct children into a particular pose. Again, you need to judge it. Jamie's comfortable, so I was happy to just instruct him and give him a few clues as to where to put his legs. You want Bamser to do a photo? Okay, we'll let Bamser take a photo then. Here we go. Bamser's going to take a photo. Is Jamie ready for the Bamser photo? So here's where I introduce the teddy in as the photographer. That gets Jamie looking straight at the camera, which is quite handy, and it also gets him smiling and laughing at the whole concept of the teddy bear taking the photo.
1,
2, and 3. And 3.
No, he got 2.
Only 2? Are you sure?
No.
No, you're not sure.
He got 3.
Okay. Now let's do one with you lying down, Jamie. So lie down like this. Not like that, lie down like this. So that I can see you. Turn around. That's it. And let's have arms up like this. Yeah, that's perfect. And let's put the feet up like that.
So this tends to be quite a good pose, quite an easy one for kids to follow the direction.
And I'm going to count to 3. And we're going to say...
1, 2, 3, pretzels!
1, 2, 3 pretzels.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Here we go. And Bams is going to take the photo. Bams is going to jump onto the camera. 1, 2, 3. And off. And he's going to jump back on. Okay, we're standing up for this one. How about we change the backdrop this time? Yeah? So give Bamser a hug. Hold Bamser. And we're going to change the backdrop quickly. Go to Mummy. Show Mummy the amazing photos you've taken.
So here, while I'm changing the setup to the second setup, you can see Jamie showing his mum how proud he is of the photos. They're up on the screen, he can see them, it's a great way to encourage him to keep going.
I'm also going to adjust the camera placement because I'm going to come in closer and I'm going to adjust the lighting a little bit. So instead of having the lighting coming sort of at the model, I'm going to have it pointing straight down. Hang on, buddy. Just leave that there for me. Don't want to adjust that too much, thank you. Okay, apologies about the camera shake. Okay, we're just going to turn that in slightly. So now we're going to have a little bit of fall off on the backdrop, which will be really nice. Jamie should still be really well lit I'm not going to bring it down too far, but I will bring it a bit lower. There we go. So it's higher than it was before overall because it needs to be above Jamie, and it's just going to come down. And the way the light's going to hit is just going to come floating down sort of here. So where Jamie's standing in the middle, he's still going to get nicely lit, and the backdrop will just have this fall off. This is all still with one light. Bear in mind that I'm shooting in settings that are going to kill the ambient, so I don't need to worry about that. That light up there, although I could switch it off. I'm not going to for the purposes of the video. Okay, let's get one more photo of you, buddy. So if you go stand, careful where you walk. Okay, and stand there in the middle, that's it. Are you going to hold bouncers for this one? Just to get a slight tweak as well on the height so that we get a little bit more on the backdrop. That's a bit more than I want. But there we go. Okay, now we're going to do some special artsy photos. So we're going to do art photo number 1. Here's the director photo. And art photo number 2. Here's the teddy photo. Oh, the doggy and a ball. And a ball. The ball's jumping. Boing. 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 Oh, you want me to do it with this one? Okay. Okay. Well, go stand there then. I'll take you with that one. Go stand there with that then. Careful you don't fall. Stand in the middle again. There we go. And turn. And here we go. Looking up. Triangles. Okay, now let me try with that. I'll see if I can get a better photo with it. Here we go. I'm going to pull this off carefully. Okay, you stand there. Let's see if we can get a better artsy photo. Here we go. Artsy photo. Number 3. Here we go. Ready? Look at the artsy photo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 cheese. 1, 2 pretzel. 1, 2 Dominoes. 1, 2 pizza. 1, 2 Coca-Cola. 1, 2 chocolate muffins. 1, 2.
How about 1, 2 Jamie?
1, 2 Jamie. How about? There's the ball with the 1. How about 1, 2 1? 1, 1, 1, 1.
1, 2 1. No, how about bouncer?
How about bouncer? Okay, bouncers. Here we go. 1 bouncer and 2 bouncers and 3 bouncers. Here we go. You ready? It's going to be a triple bouncer. Triple bouncer extravaganza. 1 and 2 and 3. Triple bouncers. And here we go. 1, 2, 3 with the bouncers. Yeah. And a Jim. Yeah, but look at the bouncers. Where are the bouncers? They're here. 1, 2. They're going to jump up. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2. Whoop.
Or how about 1, 2, 3?
Okay, thank you very much, buddy. Let's give a little big round applause to Jamie. Take a bow, buddy. Say thank you.
Thank you.
High five. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.